Well, hi there folks, and welcome to another video. It is a Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening in the polytunnel here. It's the beginning of June. It's actually quite cold outside. I'd say it's about 10 degrees only today, and it's quite wet, so I don't want to be outside. So I've just been doing a bit of tidying in the tunnel, and I was looking at my courgette plants, and I thought that there might be just a couple of tips that might be handy for some people, especially for people who are new to growing. So let's have a look. So you can see that we have 5 plants in the bed here. Only 3 of them are courgettes actually. 2 of them are squash. But I just wanted to have a look at this Defender plant here. So that is Defender F1, and it's sown on April the 13th. It's been planted out maybe 3 weeks or so. It could have gone in a bit sooner, to be honest, but there you are. A very popular variety. But what I want to show you here is the colouring on the leaves. So you can see that we've got this sort of silvery grey pattern, and that can be mistaken sometimes for mildew, but it's not the case. It's just the natural pattern on the leaf. You can see over here we have another variety. This is Cassiope, and very similar colouring, so that's nothing to worry about. But you will in July, early August, start to see mildew on the leaves, but that's going to be a much more even grey across the leaves, and you can see the leaves looking unhealthy when that happens, but these obviously look absolutely fine. With mildew then, you can remove those lower leaves where you're more likely to see it to help control it, but certainly what we're looking at here is not something to be concerned about. Let's have a look at the flowers then. So we have a lovely yellow courgette flower here, and I can see that that's a male flower, and that's because we just have this narrow stalk behind the flower, whereas over on this side we have another flower, but we have a developing courgette there, so that is obviously a female flower. If we pop over to our Cassiope as well, we can see we have a number of courgettes developing in on the centre of the plant there, and this was one of the first ones. And what I wanted to point out is the first couple of fruits on a courgette plant are really never any good. So you're better off just taking them off and getting rid of them, because you're better off letting the plant put more energy into producing new fruits. And believe me, they will produce a lot of fruits, so you're not going to be missing them. So I wouldn't worry about that. Also, if you have a fruit just lying on the soil like that and you have the flower at the end, you can end up with the end rotting off as well, but that's one of the early ones as well. So I'm going to snap that off. So it's just a little bit of housekeeping there. This variety, different pattern leaf obviously. This one is called 8-ball, and it produces a nearly perfectly round little courgette there. So an interesting variety and a nice one to grow, because if you let them grow a little bit bigger, they're nice to hollow out and stuff with some sort of filling. A little bit interesting. What I would also recommend is when you're harvesting courgettes, now this one is very small to do so, but just to show you, you're better off cutting the stem with a knife instead of snapping it off, because they will keep much better in that case, because a kind of a torn off stem is more likely to rot. So unless you're going to use your courgettes straight away, then you're better off cutting off the stem. Finally then, and this is about watering, I've just watered these plants, but whether outside or in the polytunnel, if you have nice warm weather and you have plenty of water, then the plants are going to be able to produce 1-2 fruits, even maybe a day. Whereas if you don't give them enough water, the plants might still look fine, but they're just not producing enough fruit. So I often get asked that, is why aren't my courgette plants producing enough? And the answer is you're probably not watering them enough. So that's it, just a couple of tips. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do like and subscribe if you want me to keep making these ones, and we'll see you in the next video.